night, and definitely hoping that I have a better race than I did last night when I raced at Richmond. That was a dumpster fire. So that was a Danica race right there. It was just straight up terrible. But you know, we already got 3 wins in the bank. We're playoff bound, and I'm definitely I'm gonna go team that has given me some luck. I'm gonna go with the PPG Pennzoil number 12. Hopefully we have a better race than we did at Daytona. I'm not going to try to make as many mistakes. Alright, I'm just going to hop right into qualifying. Oh shit. Again, I'm only going to do the first of the race. Feeling pretty good about this lap, but I could be wrong. Ooh, I just ran my best at Talladega, so we're going to qualify with that. And we got 7th place, so we're in the top 10. Alright. There's no rain in the game. There's just dark clouds. Sorensen did not have a good practice session. Suarez had to swap an engine. And we're starting on the bottom, so I'm liking that. So 20 laps of fuel, so there's going to be at least, it looks like 4 pit stops. Oh man, I just couldn't keep it down. Now I'm going to get freight trained by Austin Dillon, Kurt Busch. If I can just, I can probably squeak down there. And Kurt Busch, I just couldn't get back behind there. Now I'm going to be stuck on the outside. I'm going to be stuck alongside Austin Dillon in the corner. Maybe I can squeak down there. Yeah, I'm going to get down there now in front of Bubba Wallace. We're going to run single file. It's your typical Talladega. Everybody running single file, filling each other out. Austin Dillon always qualifies high in the super speedways. I mean, this would be really the only place that you see him actually perform well. Alright, we're going to give Austin a bump. Hopefully we can get around Kurt Busch before we can clear him into the corner, because Austin's going to drop down probably, and that's absolutely what he did. And it's going to leave Kurt to get right back around us. Again, I'm going to try the outside with Austin, but he'll probably jump right back to the bottom. You could probably side draft Austin and try to get around him, but I know we're going to lose the momentum when it comes to the corner. We're going to squeeze right in front of Austin Dillon. That was a ballsy move, especially early on in the race. What the hell? Kyle Busch is just running his own fucking line. They're all really running their own line up here. Because this is going to leave the bottom open for Clint Bowyer. Boyer's going to hop down, and he might actually clear. He clears Jimmy, and he's going to go right up alongside Kyle Busch, and that's going to give us the position to get up to second. We just moved up to third. We're going to get around, probably going to get around Kyle here once I give Clint Bowyer another bump. Because Clint is going to try to move up to block Kyle, but we're going to keep him on the bottom since the bottom's the one line that's moving. Clint's not really protecting that bottom. I'm not trying to lead right off the bat. I'm trying to just stay. But he's not really trying to block. He's leaving that bottom open for Kyle. That's how Kyle lost the lead. Backed off the throttle a little bit. Backed off the throttle, probably get a good run coming off the corner. Bubba's way out there. I don't know if he's trying to side draft Kyle or he has no drafting help whatsoever. We moved up. I moved up to see if maybe he could make a move, but he's just kind of chilling there in 4th place, which is, they got him like super, like they got him running decent at restricted plate, like super speedways too. That 2nd place finish at Daytona really kind of jumped down to block Kyle, and jumping down to block Kyle gives, you know, cuts his momentum off, and it's got Bubba coming up trying to side draft us for 2nd place. And he's going to take 2nd. We got our teammate at Penske trying to take 3rd, but not even below the yellow line. So now we're alongside Keselowski. And now we got Darrell Wallace Jr. going for the lead. Boyer's going to hop right back in behind him. We're just going to see. Boyer left that bottom. He hadn't been. Oh, I hit the apron too. That sent us up the track. But he hadn't been. He's been running that like. He hadn't been running the yellow line like he should to be blocking that bottom for any kind of run. That's what got me side by side with him. I really like that paint scheme. That purple, that, I don't know, the purple and blue on the 43. Just something about that car just pops. See, he's running like in between the 1st and 2nd lane. So we got Chevy, Ford, and Toyota running 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna cut down in front of Kyle, try to cut off any kind of momentum. That's exactly how Darrell Wallace got the lead, as I jumped down and blocked any kind of momentum that the 18 had. But this time I don't think, I barely got in front of him. '43 got too far out, because now we're all going to get back to his back bumper. Now they're going Keselowski again. I had to go up there and just kind of get a bumper up there, make sure that he doesn't come up and try to pass us. This place is all about track position. I feel like there's going to be a green flag pit stop. It's going to be a while before there's an accident. I feel like once everybody starts trying to jock for position later on in the race, that's when there's going to be an accident. Right now we're just riding along. We got a pretty decent sized back right here. What are we getting? We got just, you probably have about 8 or 9 laps left on fuel. And oh, I got paying attention to what my fuel mileage was, and I left that bottom open. So now we got, looks like we got a freight train of cars trying to sit there and trying to set us up. But I'm trying to get around, maybe trying to at least lead a lap. Looks like Kyle Busch now is going to go and take the lead. Bubba and myself, we're going to drop back. Looked like Jimmy was going to go with us there for a moment, but he went right back in the line. I'm going to stick it out on the outside with Bubba. even though he'll drop down once he gets clear of somebody. Stick it out, because I'm the one that cost us the first and second place. I don't know. I like running the outside. I guess that so we can try. It looks like Kyle. Oh, we're not going to try and take it 3 wide. Kyle jumped up to block Darrell Wallace, and Keselowski took advantage. Keselowski might lead this lap. That's going to kill our momentum that we could have had. Because now Bubba's not going to be able to get around Kyle Busch, and it's just Kyle is just going to sit there and block any kind of advantage or advancement we can have. That's why I'm dropping back. Because I could get a run coming now, but it's not going to do anything because Kyle is there to block us. And Bubba's going to probably drop down to the bottom at some point. If he can get clear of these cars, he's going to. I know it's just what the AI does. They get clear and then they just drop straight down. Looks like if I wanted to, there's a gap between Larson. There's a gap between Larson. Well, there was. Yeah, there still is. Well, there was a gap, but I just got used to running that outside. And it looks like Keselowski's going to get freight train now. Oh, I'm in the wall. I didn't hit the wall too bad. I'm just gonna hop down. Whoa! Take your eyes off the screen for just 1 second. Alright, we got about 4 laps and then we're gonna be pitting. So once everybody starts to pit, I think I'm going to go with the lead pack. Man, Austin just lost. He lost that main draft. Maybe if I can just back up a little bit to get him in the draft. He's just hanging around back there. It's like he doesn't want to catch us. Alright, he's catching me, which I might be able to bring him up here. Oh, we got Jimmy who's jumping into the pit. That's the only one that's decided to pit. Alright, now we got Austin Dillon behind us. Let's see if we can get ourselves back up to this pack. But I feel like the second go around is when everyone's going to jump. I don't know, I shouldn't be getting like this close to everybody because we're all going to jump down. Yeah. Oh, see, right there. Bumped right into Bubba. Now I got to slam on the brakes to try to... Alright. I don't think I really need to repair any damage. Truex. I don't want to LePage the group here. Oh man, they're coming up fast. Alright. Sorry, I am LePaging the group here. Because they are just like super fast. Alright. We're back behind Jimmy Johnson. He actually pitted before everyone else, so that's good on our part. Alright, we gotta go up to the outside here. We got Martin Truex Jr. in third. Where the hell's the leader at? 32 seconds ahead. Alright, so the leader just got out of the pit, so now we're trying to catch Truex and whoever's out in front. We do have we got a caution now. We're not pitting, we just got out of the pit. So
alright, coming to the green. Be ready.
So Truex, we're going to give Truex a bump. This is going to get him out in the lead, but it's probably going to stall us out because he's going to drop right to the bottom. And see right there, we made contact with Kurt Busch, and that's going to kill any momentum the outside lane had because now the bottom is just going to take off. And we're going to drop right down behind McFlurry. But I feel like that right there, yeah, that killed the top lane. But Martin Truex Jr.'s dropping like a fucking... He's dropping back. I got him all the way up to the front. I saw him dancing around up there, you know, not even taking it seriously, so now... Oh man, I totally just hung Jamie McMurray out to dry. This is probably the best shot Austin has making the playoff. He's got to win this race or maybe Daytona, the July race. Because he's not going to make it in points. Come on, I'll stick with AD. Oh, he peeked to the outside, but he didn't do anything. Alright, we're going to go make our move now to the outside, see what we got. We got Bubba back up front. He's showing some strength today. Let's get the Daytona 500 winner up front. Well, he's got to run. Kyle's trying to side draft him to kill that run, but I think we're... And Bubba's going to come down and block us. And Austin looks like he's going to try to make it 3 wide. Oh, he is going to make it 3, just about. Let's thread that needle. Can we clear Kyle Busch? No, but we're going to knock Bubba out of the, way out of the draft there. Austin's going to take the lead. We're going to drop back to 4th. But Austin, he's, I don't know, something weird about that, like those lead cars, like they don't necessarily, see, that should have been a black flag. See, he moved up to let Kyle pass him. I just don't understand that. It's like, did he sense like Kyle had a run, so he moved out of the way, or what? Because watch. Now I'm gonna push him right back in front of Kyle. And Bubba's gonna be right there to pounce. He's gonna take 3rd place back. It's like he'll lead this lap and then he'll do the same. Oh wow, Kyle just totally just made some wackadoo move. I don't know. Oh. All right, let's go make our presence known. Now we're gonna go lead. I'm gonna lead a lap and see how long we can keep this lead. I let Austin lead a few laps, so let's go from there and see what happens. I don't want to lead a whole lot of laps because I just want to be in the conversation, get close to maybe take the lead on the last pit stop and just hold it from there. I don't like how I'm able to drive away from them either, but whatever. It's like I can drive all the way up here and they can still, like, that's the only way they can get a run on me. So then I just cut right back down on Austin. But that's going to kill. See, he followed me, and now Kyle's going to hop up right underneath him. Oh, wow, I just made the same mistake they all been making. Oh, well. I led my laps, so now I don't have to lead until the final pits, like the final pit stop. I can just, as long as I stay in striking distance. If I stay in the top 5 for most of the race, then I know that I have a shot at winning this race. But if I get dealt back in traffic, then I might have a problem. We don't necessarily need a win because we already got 3 wins and we're leading in the playoff standings, so we can more so just have fun this race. As long as it's a better result than Richmond. Richmond was a total just shit show. But we qualified here, we qualified in the top 10, which is a lot better than what I was expecting. We just had a really, really good lap. I think if I would have ran that second lap, I probably would have had a better, I could have qualified in the top 5. But, whatever. We're still hanging out on the top, outside. And we're by ourselves. that's how we were staying so close to Denny, was we were using Kyle Busch's draft. Now we got a little bit of draft from McMurray, as him and Kyle both dropped down to the bottom, and now we're going to start falling back. Oh, Bubba's going to jump up a little bit. He's got a little bit of room on the bottom, so he's going to jump up. That's only going to help us, because now McMurray's up there, and we're going to shoot right back up to the front, or right back in the top 5, or in 4th. We got McMurray right there. He's going to want to try to slingshot around his teammate. Kyle's going to come up to block us, and that's only going to stunt our momentum. And McMurray's trying to do the same shit that Austin Dillon did. Are we going 3? I'm trying to make it 3 wide, and Kyle Busch is trying to block 3 wide. Which, you know, that's typical Kyle Busch, and that's only going to leave the bottom open for Larson. Larson now takes the lead. We've had quite a few different leaders. Now I'm going to push Kyle back up front. Kyle's going to drop down. He's not going to help us. It's not going to help our cause, because we pushed him back to the front, and we're just going to lose any kind of momentum that we had because we were pushing Kyle. Alright, we can get back to the bottom if we want to, but we got to squeeze it. Oh, no, no. Oh, Bubba spinning. That was definitely a mistake that I made. Totally took Bubba out of the equation there. And we still haven't got a caution yet. That was strange. Just didn't make the decision to... I made the decision to jump down too soon, and I clipped Bubba, and Bubba spun out. Which, I feel like that should have been a caution, because I have strict yellows on. Don't know why a caution didn't come out. He clearly spun out in front of the front. Not only did he spin out in front of the pack, like in front of the pack, like you're running 3rd place. What the hell? And you're spinning. I saw him on the track spinning in front of people. Pretty sure there was contact made by drivers too. Because this is going to put him like straight back in like last place. Has to. Oh yeah, see, there's Bubba right there. He's blowing up, and he's in the middle of the track. Wow, that was something. Like, okay, it'd be different. He may cause an accident. He may be that pissed off that he's gonna cause an accident. Of all people to wreck him, Ryan Blaney. You know, they're supposed to be BFFs. Maybe not after this race. Oh, we're in the wall. Oh, take your eyes off the camera, or I'll take your eyes off the TV for 1 second and you're in the wall. Oh, I didn't know that Kevin Harvick had the flannel car in this game. It's kind of... It's an okay looking paint scheme. We're just gonna... This is what... Oh! See, I did the same. This time I almost took myself out hitting Kevin Harvick. But oh well. Jimmy Johnson's pitting. Where are we at? Oh wow. We got another. He's on some early pit strategy. So Bubba finally makes it back out to the track. Oh no, that's Martin Truex. Man, I'm just like trying to wreck everybody. I'm Ricky Stenhouse in the field here, trying to... I don't know. I might wait. Jimmy's on a strategy where he's pitting before everybody, and everybody else is pitting together. So I want to see when these guys pit. I feel like they're gonna pit now. I don't know. I still have 2 laps, so. Do I go or do I? Alright. Denny's pitting, so I'm going to pit. Come on, back her down. I don't know if I don't know if I got a speeding penalty on that. That was awful close to that was awful close. I think Suarez is out too. Suarez is out. Bubba's probably out. We came out 12th. So car's clean. Get back on the track. See, I feel like that's why they're catching us so soon. It's because we're jumping out so far ahead of these guys that they just catch me so quick. So we're definitely going to have at least one more pit stop. And I'm in the wall. God. Take your eyes off the damn... Alright. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of damage, so we should be alright to go. Just minor. And we're going to jump right back up to the... We are now... We're in the top 10. It still baffles me that wreck with with Bubba Wallace, it didn't cause an accident, or it caused an accident because I'm the one that wrecked him. I totally Ricky Stenhouse the guy, but it didn't cause a caution. None. I mean, I'll take full, responsibility for that. I jumped down too soon, and I should have laid off the accelerator, but I didn't want to lose my momentum. Alright, Kyle, whoa, closing speed, and then we got Keselowski there. We got to jump up and get around Keselowski, and that's going to slow Kyle Busch down a lot. Who's the leader? Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch is 2 seconds ahead of us, and we're just going to freight train him at this point. Because there's a group of us waiting to get around Kurt Busch. And we're all single file. You will not be up there 2 seconds ahead for very much longer. Alright, lead's almost down to a second and a half. It is. It's 1.5 seconds. And I'm just going to ride Denny Hamlin's bumper till we get to the lead. Lost a little bit of momentum there because I slid just a tad. So we got 50 to go. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, there is going to be at least one more pit stop. So, because by the time we pit here, so when we pit next, 15 laps from now, be 65 laps? Or 45 laps to go. There might be 2 more pit stops. Because with at least less than 5 to go, I might split that one up, but hopefully there's no caution that kind of fucks us up with that. Alright, we've now caught the leader. Denny's just hanging, you know, he's hanging behind the leader. He's not made a move on him yet. There goes his, he's going for the lead, but it looks like Kurt's gonna block. Alright, we're now in a pack of 6. We were running single file, but now I got Kurt Busch right there. We dropped down in front of Denny Hamlin. Back to single file. There's been a lot of lead changes in this race. I mean, typically there is a Talladega, at least back in the day. Oh, I couldn't stick the blind. Oh! Oh, wow. That sucked. Oh, just made contact with Denny. We got Keselowski right there. We'll go with the teammate from Penske Racing. And I don't know what he did there. He just didn't follow through with the... Now he's got to follow through. Come on. He brakes. He could have, I guess, pushed the issue. Now jump down. There you go. You got the bottom. There you got the run now. So now Keselowski jumps back out to the front. And Kyle's going to try to block us, but Kyle's not going to have the momentum. We're leaving that bottom. We're running like that center lane, or we're running like in between the bottom and the center lane, and we almost gave up second to Larson. At first, I really didn't know what to think of the new Chevy body, but I've really come to love the body shape of that Camaro. I don't know, the front end of that car just looks badass. When they first unveiled it, I didn't really care for it, but you see it out on the track, it's something else. Too bad they can't win more than 2 races in it, though. I really want to see Chevy just all of a sudden, like, I see the champion. It's either going to come down to Truex. I see it being a Toyota driver. I lied. It's either going to come down to Kyle Busch, big 3, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, or Kevin Harvick. It's going to be one of the 3, and unfortunately Chevy's going to be an afterthought this year. Like, they'll probably only get the only 2 wins of the year will be Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. Maybe Larson will come through in a race. I mean, there's still Talladega. I mean, we got the Roval coming Sunday, so that's pretty much like anybody can win that race. Like, that's, you don't know, anything can happen during that race. But as far as this championship, I don't see. I'd be very shocked to see if a Chevy driver somehow comes through and wins the championship. I would be happy, because, you know, I'm driving a Ford right now, but, you know, Chevy is my preferred manufacturer. I'm driving Ryan Blaney. I like Ryan Blaney. He seems like he's a good kid. And that's the problem with, you know, Earnhardt Jr. was my driver for the last 20 years. And in searching for a new driver, there's so many new up-and-coming drivers and likable personalities. It doesn't matter what kind of manufacturer you pull for. You just got so many drivers, you're like, oh, he's a good kid, he's a good kid. I mean, I like Chase, I like both the Dillon boys, I like Bubba, I like Ryan Blaney. But there's not one driver that I've sat there and be like, and I like Larson too, but there's not one driver I sat there and like, you know what, that's going to be my guy. I guess if it's any of them, it'd be Austin Dillon, because I've met him a couple times, and I've told stories to countless people that I know about how we met in Daytona and stuff like that. And he's like, hey man, what up? You know, he saw me wearing a number 3 hat, and he's just like, hey, you know, he saw us out. It was me and my dad. He saw us out to eat. He, you know, paid for our tab and whatever, and he's like, yeah, you know, you going to the 500? He took pictures and whatever. It was pretty cool. And then he introduced us to his mom and dad, and his brother was there with his wife. It's like, he's not, those kids are nothing like what people just, they throw the, yeah, they grew up in the sport, and their grandfather, you know, helped them out with, you know, pretty much everything. But I mean, if you were in that position, you would probably help family out too. And who's that up there? Somebody who's gonna slow us down. Where are we at? We're 2 laps, so I'm thinking these guys are gonna pit this time by. We got 36 laps to go. Yeah, I'm thinking this time by we're pitting. I don't know. I'll see where they go from here. But I'm thinking this time by. Because I'm thinking when I hit turn 4, I'm going to have 1 lap of fuel left. So I'm thinking these guys are pitting now. That was close. So after this, there will be 1 more pit stop. Oh, we got into Kurt coming out. No damage though, so we should be good. We still got 1 more pit stop. Oh, Hamlin's in a hurry. So we'll have to pit with at least 14 laps to go. Oh, I don't see anybody else behind us. I think the 6 cars that pitted are going to be in a group again. Unless there's a caution that bunches us all back up. It's just going to be the 6 of us. Come on, Hamlin, get around that slow car. There you go. There's the caution right there. But it should have happened like sooner or later in the run, where one more pit stop would have helped us out. But it bunches everybody up, so we're going to see what happens now. Oh. We're going to be like 10 laps. It's going to be a short pit. Oh, wow. Come on, Austin, let's get up here. Oh, we're in the middle. Ah, that's like the worst place to be. Come on. Now it's getting to the point where everybody's trying to win the race, it looks like. You know who I haven't seen up here? I ain't seen Chase up here. I wonder what's going on with Chase Elliott. I thought he would have been a player in this. Logano's another one. He's been back here chugging along. Man, me and Keselowski just hung out trying to stay off Keselowski. But we're bringing Kyle Busch with us. Kyle Busch has been so strong in this race. We just cannot get to the bottom. Alright, both me and Kyle Busch dropped to the bottom. Alright, we got 15 laps of fuel left. Oh! Got into Keselowski a little bit there, and that's only going to knock him back farther. 27 laps to go. Not trying to... We still got time. We still got one more pit stop. After the last pit stop, that's when we're going to be driving. We know we'll have enough fuel to get to the end. We're going to be driving hard to get to the front. Right now, it's just a matter of trying to keep the track position. I just hate for a caution to come out in our pit window where we know we'll have enough fuel to make it to the end and we get shuffled in the back. That will suck so much. Looks like Austin's on the move. That's a good thing. Maybe we can get up here and help him get a win. If I can't win, I want to see the number 3 get a win, so he's in the playoff. Alright. Nobody wants to help my boy Austin out, so I got to give him a push. Alright, slide down behind Logano. Jump right back up to the outside. Damn, Ryan Newman, get out of the fucking way. Don't they see that we're on the move here? Give Austin another bump. We're just on that door of Jimmy Johnson trying to keep our position. And Ricky Stenhouse, totally doing Ricky Stenhouse things. Cutting us off in mid just stride there. Now it's getting interesting. But like I said, it's not even the end of the race yet. We still got one more pit stop to go. Where are you going, Austin? Where are you going with this? You gonna try to make it 3 wide? Alright, get back in line. Alright, he moved to the bottom. I can't go back to the bottom because I got Ryan Newman right there. Newman's going to push me up the track. Maybe I might have enough room to get in between him and Austin. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, so we bumped it. We got into the back of Austin, but we're fighting to get to the top 5 here. We got Larson, who's hanging tough in 5th on the outside. So we'll have to pit with 13 laps to go. We're getting around Denny. Now we're in the top 4. Stenhouse is currently in the lead, but looks like the 41's jumping back up front. And the 17 is dropping back. We hadn't seen the dumpster fire today. That's a good thing. We've been up front. She's been in the back. And Austin's going for the lead. Come on. Austin might have him this lap. He does. Austin led this lap. Alright, Kurt Busch couldn't drop down in front of us. So now we got Austin Dillon up front. We're in 2nd. It looks like we're bringing Larson along with us. I want to stick down there, get that Chevy power up there. Again, it's funny for me saying that when I, in fact, am driving a Ford, but I'm a Chevy guy first. Alright, 19 to go. Again, like I said, right now it looks like it's only a 4-car race. Kurt Busch is in 5th, but it doesn't look like he's barely in the draft right now. Once we start racing, he might catch us. But once we pit, that'll probably change everything. If we pit during green flag, it'll change everything. Oh, we held that. Oh, we left that bottom open, and that might open up the door for Stenhouse to get back in 3rd. But it's definitely going to open the door for Kurt Busch to get back in the thick of things here. Let me look at, I think I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to go 4 tires or do I want to just chance it and go for 2? I think we can chance it and go for 2. Left sides don't look that bad. Really, tires don't look that bad, period, but I don't know. We took, I think we'll take 4 because we took 2 at Daytona and it didn't turn out well for us. But then again, you know, our whole pit strategy was fucked anyway. Someone's smoking. It looks, oh, damn. Suarez is still smoking. He's been like, he must have made it out, ran a few laps, and then went back into pits because the last time we pitted, he was not in front of us. And I think this makes 2 races in a row that he's blown up. So I thought we were having a bad deal last couple of races. He's blown up in 2 races. He's definitely somebody who needs a win. He even qualified on the pole the race that he fucking finished last in. Alright, where are we at? 4 laps on fuel. So we are getting there. We are getting close. We're 3 laps on fuel. We got 16 laps to go. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Kurt Busch is back he's back in the thick of things. He's now in the draft. But I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's the caution. Now this will change everything. I'm gonna take 1 can. Oh no, I can't take 1 can. I gotta take 2. So we're gonna take 2. We're gonna take 4. This changes everything. Hopefully it doesn't give us a shitty ass position, because that will definitely kill us. Alright, 15th.
Good day. Stay sharp.
Just gonna pause it real quick. Alright, let's go. Let's run these last probably 10 laps. $13 laps actually. Let's see who's coming home a winner here at Talladega. I already know that if I can't get the win, I know who I want to win, and he's struggling up there. It looks like he needs some drafting help. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around Denny Hamlin to get up there and give him a push. Come on, let's go. Come on, Stenhouse. Gotta get down there. I gotta forge a hole or something here to get up to Austin Dillon. Alright, let's get up there and show him we came to win. See, I can send him up there, but once I give him that bump, I drop way back. Because now he's a sitting duck. All that momentum he had, he lost it. So we can get that outside lane going here. I'm going to use a little bit of draft from, look like Blaney, but Blaney now sees the idea. Blaney's gonna, looks like he, oh, Blaney's playing chicken. He's going top to bottom. He must be using the same kind of, I'll steal some draft from Denny Hamlin and use it to get back up to Austin's bumper. But Austin's going to try to outsmart, or not, why did I say Blaney? It was, I'm driving Blaney's car. It's fucking Paul Menard. Wow. Alright. We're running in the middle here. Not a very good decision. But Austin jumps up to help us out. We might be able to clear. Oh, no, we're not going to clear Denny because Denny is right there. We are sideways. Alright, frantic, intense racing here at Talladega. And this is probably about the 17th time that we got into Logano, and we are dropping back. Alright, we got to squeeze our way in and forge our way back up front. Alright, get back up there to get that draft going. I go up there and Austin moves to the bottom. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, I'm making this move. Come on, get back to the bottom. Alright, we get the bottom. We got this. Alright, Denny's not going to be able to block the bottom. Austin's got a lot of momentum. Oh, Austin's going for a twofer here. Ooh, Larson was able to get a nose under Jimmy. So now Jimmy's going to drop back. We are going to freight train Jimmy Johnson. There's a big pack of hungry cars right there. Jimmy hasn't won yet this year. He's looking for a win. We just gotta stay in line. 5 to go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick behind the 3 and hope to maybe get Austin a win, get him in the playoff. And I don't need the wins. I want to see him in the playoff. Get him a win here at Talladega. I'm in the grass. What the hell? Totally just took your I took my eye off the camera, or like to blink, and I was in the grass. Totally sucked. I just killed that. Gotta get up there, and Logano came out of nowhere because he was like nowhere to be seen in the early portion of this race. Because of my fuck up, Austin loses the lead. But I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to get him back around Kurt Busch. 3 laps to go. Austin's looking to the outside. Question is the outside groove the way to go? Oh, he's gonna have the momentum to get around Kurt Busch now, but I don't think I'm gonna have. He'll drop down and block Kurt because I gave him the push. Or will you stay up there to help me out? Two to go. Looks like I think we might be able to get him here. There. Stay green, stay green. What happened to Kurt Busch, man? That was crazy. Thank God it happened after we passed him. I swear Austin must have like he must have a horseshoe up his ass. So when it comes to these lucky ass, he just comes into the clutch, I guess. He won the 500. Granted, he took Almirola out, but you know, I don't fault him for that. And then gas mileage, he beat Jimmy Johnson out for that. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and stick it out and let Austin have this win, get him a win here at Talladega, get him in the playoff. We had a solid day. We led a couple of laps. He's going to protect the bottom. And get a little bit of a run. We're going to make it a little interesting here. That's going to be Austin Dillon. So he can thank me for that later. Tough deal though for Bubba. Man, I can't believe I took him out like that. And it ruined his day. He finished 39th. He finished second to last place. All because ooh. There's the first caution. Hang on, let me see. Let me look at the replay. I want to see if it'll show. Never mind then. That's crazy. All right. So we got Dover next. I just want to look at the standings real quick. All right. So with that, now Austin's in the playoff. And now 9th through 16th are without wins. Johnson, Larson, Boyer, Logano, Jones, Almirola, Menard, and McMurray. Alright, well, I was going to do that.